Mike Barrel back here to entertain you with the help of Five for Fighting. They're in the news for a reason. Sunset sailing on April skies. Bloodshot fire clouds in her eyes. I can't say what I might believe, but if God made you, He's in love with me. Yeah, Five for Fighting. They were in the news. I learned this morning, so I decided to listen to the three CDs I have from them in my 7,777 CD collection, including American Town, The Battle for Everything, which is the one I was having the most fun with today, and Two Lights. Why are they in the news? Well, they happen to have a song that just came out called We Are Not Okay. And it's pro-Israel. And some folks don't like that. May you live in interesting times. The band Five for Fighting, they get their name is actually a hockey reference. You get 5 minutes penalty for fighting. Five for Fighting. I didn't know that. Somebody actually told me that, a former co-worker who was a fan of the band as well. But as a band, they didn't grab me initially when they debuted it in 2000 with that Superman song. It's not easy. It's not easy to be me. Anyways, that's from the 2000 album. I don't know that. Like I said, I only have those three CDs so far in my collection from them, but but also from that album, I was kind of digging Bloody Mary with parentheses. You don't see that too much in song titles, but parentheses, a note on empathy. I was digging the track All Right. And there's a track on here called Michael Jordan that's kind of haunting. Or at least I thought. As I was listening to it, I was thinking, this might be a good one for my next homemade Halloween compilation. The album from '06 I got called Two Lights. It's got that song, the what kind of world do you want? Careful what you wish for. History starts now. And as I was listening to it, I recalled that the song "The Riddle" was also a single from this album. But the one I was having the most fun with is "Policeman's Christmas Party." There's no safer place to be than the policeman's Christmas party. Even the police chief gets freaky on the mic. There's a track on here called California Justice. Yeah, that California Justice, well, I don't know about '06, but maybe things weren't as bad in '06 when it was written, but yeah, I don't think there's a lot of people happy with that California Justice. You might have heard of the Great Californian Exodus. Obviously, there's a lot of California residents that ain't happy. As long as when they leave their leftist politics behind. You know, those policies that destroyed California. And the one from 2003, 2004, The Battle for Everything, that was the one I was having the most fun with. It's got that track I was singing at the beginning of the video, If God Made You. It's got that 100 Years song on it. 15, there's still time for you. You know, when I was 15, people said that to me. Damn, I wish I knew what the hell they meant back then. 15, there's still time for you. Time to buy and time to lose. Never a wish better than this when you only got 100 years to live. I have a great aunt that lived to be 101. My grandfather's sister. Thing that was cool about that is we would visit her when we were kids, and she lived in a house that her husband built for her as a wedding present. He was already, I believe, long deceased by the time I was in the world. But she lived in a house her husband bought or built for her. And when we were kids, we'd go visit her, and there'd be, candy and always in the jar on the end table, in the living room, and then we didn't see her for 8 years due to circumstances beyond our control. The survivor of child abuse. For those who watch my channel, you know what I'm talking about, or have some idea, anyways. But then we didn't see her for 8 years, and then we started visiting her again. Everything was the same. There was still a jar of candy on the table in the living room. There was something kind of cool about that. There's also a track on here called New York City Weather Report. I just hope Klaus Schwab didn't give that report. The climate is changing! Oh, the climate! Up yours, Klaus Schwab. Up yours and all your globalist elitist friends. There's also a track on here called Disneyland. He sings the chorus over and over. It's a nice day if you wake up in Disneyland. It's your lucky day if you wake up in Disneyland. It's a good day should you wake up in Disneyland. Now, it should be noted, this song, it was written from 03, 04. That was many, many years before the world learned of the ills that is Disney. There's also a track on here called Nobody. He sings over and over, I'm nobody, I'm nobody, I'm nobody without you, buddy. Kind of a play on words. I thought it was clever. Anyways, Five for Fighting. I only have 3 CDs from them in my 7,777 CD collection. But I had to listen to them when they were in the news because their new song, We Are Not Okay, which just came out apparently, is getting backlash because some people don't like it because it's pro-Israel, the sin of all sins. I guess these people think Israeli people are not human or something. Or look at these college kids. Retards. Because they're protesting pro-Hamas. The hell. Alright, well, I'm working 2 jobs and overtime at one of the jobs, so I'm tired. I'm going to end it here. I'll just end this video with a quote from the one and only George Carlin. Those who dance appear insane to those who cannot hear the music. Mike Barelak. Good night.